So let's build an AI automated booking bot for cleaning businesses. And I'm excited about this because this is Closebot that I'm going to be using, and we're going to be connecting it to GHL. I like the version 2. This is the version 2 of it. We've been using version 1 for quite some time, but I'm excited because it's a lot easier to build bots. And if you don't know me, I'm RC Simon. We've helped over 30 plus cleaning businesses already up to date with specifically backend systems, and we do lead generation for a handful of them. The reason why it's important to do this is because we can run Google Ads, and that's what we do. We're a Google Ads agency. And the problem is most businesses are not able to get in touch with their leads within a few minutes. So according to like several different case studies, a significant portion of leads, they quote unquote fall off if they're not contacted within a few minutes. It's because if they don't hear from you, they're going to go to the next one and the next one until they get what they want, right? With some research suggesting that up to 80% of potential customers may be lost if you don't respond to the lead within 5 minutes. So meaning a large majority of leads could be lost if not responded to promptly. And we're getting a lot of leads for Google and sending it to the website and getting the client uh, to get a lead, but we lose leads because they are closed, or maybe they're closed on weekends, or it's after hours. So what we did was we went, so it still does paid advertisement to a website form, to a cleaning biz notification where the cleaning business gets the notification. We ended up putting a booking bot that texts them back and forth the lead. So it'll send them a text and it'll interact with them until it gets them into a book call. So let's say it's after hours, like you're closed already and it's 7 o'clock. The booking bot will pretty much text them back and forth and get them onto the calendar when you open the next day, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. And yeah, we can set that up for the bot. So this is exactly what I'm going to be showing you guys and building here in a few minutes. For a few minutes. And this is one of our clients. So we help a lot of different clients. They got 8 total bookings. One was price shopping. Another one, they just sent a quote, but they closed 6 of them that came from after hours over the weekend when they're closed. So I know this actually works. And we do this. We have tons of case studies, a lot of different results and testimonies. You can watch a lot of the videos on this page. Let's go ahead. I'm going to walk you through how to build this step by step on Closebot and connect it to GHL. So here we are, Closebot version 2. And I did a video kind of going through all these settings, so I won't do that. I'll just link that video if you guys want to see another perspective. But it's so simple. There's a persona, and we can build these personas for so many cleaning businesses. We can use the same persona. And then there's these flows. So a handful of these are for our clients. I got to blur them out. But this is it. It's the persona to a flow. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to show you guys how to build one. So this is Sam, and then I'm just going to edit the persona. You go in, you name them. What is the description? This is a clean booking bot. Next, we tell it how it should respond. Okay, so you guys can use that. Tone, friendly, educated, caring. And then there's advanced settings. These ones, we just keep it as is. Again, this is a simple build out just so we can get this to book, right? That's our initial reason to why we're doing this. And then providers, OpenAI, it does so many other ones. You can add different providers. We use OpenAI, but you can pull from other AI systems. So that's it. So we just hit that. And then next, we just confirm. And it's so simple, it's built out. And that's it. And then you just save changes, and that's where we're going to be using Sam for this method. So I'm going to go here to this top one, house cleaning booking bot. Okay, great. So here we are. And again, if you guys know the difference between version 1 and version 2, this is a lot simpler to be able to build out. And you'll see on the right side, there's so many different ways from, again, saying something, delays, stop, integrations, okay, different scenarios. What we use is this objective one, and you'll see that right here. So there's a start. There's a start right there. And then there's some objectives. So all we do is just take these, and then you put it down, you drag it, and then you start writing these objectives. I'm going to delete this because I already have this set up for you guys, so you guys can kind of see what we do. And if you want to stop and pause, I think the less objectives, the better. But I wanted to give you guys different scenarios of what we'd be asking in these all the way up till it books on the GHL calendar, and then what to do after, and then how it just stops. This automation just stops. So the first one is we just put, again, the title is just objective 1, right? And again, we just keep it simple. So objective 1, you could put this, you could even just name it looking for cleaning quote, right? And then you could save that if you'd like. And you'll see that, right there. So again, just making this very, very simple. these different objectives. So we want to determine if the name is looking for a cleaning quote. And that's what I like about this is the ability to just put a short description. If you want to add extra prompt, the lead needs to be looking for a quote for our cleaning services. And that's really it, right? 3 attempts max, sensitivity 50. We don't want to be too up there. So that's the first one that we actually put for sure, because we want to make sure, hey, are you looking for a quote? Just making sure we saw you fill out our form. And then if the business wants and you guys think it's going to convert better, then you can start using these other objections, right? They're looking for house cleaning. They are you determine the square footage of the house. But again, these are all things that the form already filled out usually. But if some people want, just in case, go for it. This is just how to prompt it out. Okay, very, very simple prompting. That's what I like about this version. Find out how many bathrooms are in the property. Okay, people usually want that. How many bedrooms, and then determine their name. Okay, so again, these are just simple prompts. And then what you want to do is when you do get their information, you'll notice here, there's like field sections. You'll notice that we'd have to get these connected. And once you guys actually connect, again, this is just building the actual bot. But once you guys connect it, then this is going to go ahead and put onto their scorecard, which is super cool, right? In the opportunities tab. So keep going. And then we go right here to GHL booking. And I got to blur this out, but this is a calendar ID. And all you got to do, the only thing you have to do is you book this, you put the calendar ID title, and then you find the calendar ID. I'll show you how to find this here on Go High Level. And then once you find that ID, you add that there. And here, let me just show you how to do it. So I went to calendars right here on High Level. And then you just go to settings. And then the calendar ID will be right here, right? And I'm blurring it. But you just copy that. And then you put that into Closebot. And then they'll be connected. Okay, so once you connect the booking, and again, you can just put booking here. You just drag it over, right? Once you get the booking, you go to the objective. What's the last thing? If name has any more questions about the service, tell them they would have to call this number and the business hours are here. The reason why is because we don't want the bot to just start saying all these extra things. And you can also, in this, there's a knowledge library right here. You could start building a knowledge library if you'd like. But afterwards, if you just want to keep it simple and there's a lot of complex questions like, would I be able to get this cleaned? Or, hey, I need this deep clean. Is that extra? Hey, any more questions about the service? We'll have you call this number or here. And that's exactly what the bot is going to do, so it doesn't start saying stuff that is not in alignment with your guys' offer, your services. And then after that, it stops responding right there. Cool. So let me show you guys how to do the Go High Level side and what automations you need. And then we're going to go back and we're going to finish this bot here in the settings. So I'm on Go High Level. This is just a test account. We are in the automations, and you need 2 specific tags in order for this to work. Again, I keep it very, very simple with this build out. Right here, we have this AI agent initial sequence, and what this does is it tags it. So whenever a form gets submitted or a survey that we have for our clients, we want it to tag this thing called AI autopilot. And the reason why we want AI autopilot is for it to know, hey, detect when someone gets tagged AI autopilot, and we want you to start talking to them. So the moment they fill out a form, they get tagged with this AI autopilot. So that's the first tag that we need to set up. The second tag that we need to set up is when they get a booking on their calendar. So this is called a quote booking notification. And this is a whole sequence that we built specifically for this client based on once they do an actual appointment. So once they get through that and they book an appointment, we need to add this tag, which is quote meeting booked. And once this tag is added, quote meeting booked, then we want to make sure that the AI is not talking to it no more. The bot is no longer talking to it. So I'm going to show you guys how to set that up on Closebot. But whatever tag you guys do, so this is just a simple automation once a client or a lead gets a booking calendar. So you can find this on Go High Level and you can do it however you want. But the tag that we need to highlight is what is the tag that once they're booked, what is that tag that they get hit with? And then obviously there's internal notifications for the business, an SMS that gets sent out to the person that just booked the appointment. So I'm going to show you guys how to set up these tags, and those are the only 2 tags we need. High Level, no longer we have to build on the automation side of High Level. It's all done through Closebot, and now they can just listen and be able to read it through tags. Okay, so you guys know what tags we needed to put and what we got to be aware of. So let me show you guys right here. We're going to go to settings, and this is the final piece to getting this all set up. We're going to pick James because that was the persona we used. And then I'm going to go to sources. So this is the most important one right here. And this is actually it. Everything else we could start adding later. But this, once we get this tag set up, it's all set and it's done and it's ready. So you go in here. I'm going to go look for one. And I'm going to blur out one of our clients. Now, there are a few things here. And you'll kind of already see it. So see this quote meeting booked is already there. This is what we want to be able to piece together. So let me just exit out of this so I can show you guys what that looks like. So there's filters and then there's channels. The channel that we only want is SMS. If you want any of these other channels for them to respond, Facebook, Instagram, email, then the bot will work. But for this one specifically, we're just going to do SMS. And then I'm going to filter. It says right here, filter by tags. So we want two things. In order for the AI to be off, we want to go back to, remember I was looking for the quote. Where is it? Quote meeting booked. I think it's right here. So it's at the bottom. So what we want to do is we want to just hit no. Okay, so we want it to be off when this tag is on somebody. So the moment somebody's tagged with this, when they get a booking on the calendar, the AI is turning off. And then what else we want is, you guys remember that AI autopilot right here? We want that on. So we want the bot to only be on when they see the tag of an AI autopilot, which again, as soon as they come in through our forms, we tag them with AI autopilot. And then you can even go deeper if certain people go through certain different tags where it's like, okay, they've already done this or they've already booked, then you can already, like, let's say they're already a client, then you can turn off that AI. So if it's one of these, then you could turn it off. For example, if they're a recurring client, if they are quote sent, you could do that. But this is the simplicity behind it, just to get this going. And then you guys can start organizing based off the tags and the filters. The rest of these, it's pretty simple to just get these up. You guys can copy these if you want. This is like, for example, if it was a California cleaning business. And then the jobs and variables, follow-ups, none of these are all. And then we save and close. And this is ready to go. Thanks for staying till the end. If you guys want us to help you, we actually help people just get these set up. So if you want us to set it up, you're a cleaning business, you need an AI bot. I just showed you how to do it in the most simplest form. But if you're like, oh, I'd rather have someone else do it, reach out. We'll do it for you. We don't do this if you have already another Closebot account. We do it in a special way. So I'll link a link below, just so if you guys want to go through us and purchase it, we'll set it up for you, get it up and going. And right now we're not doing an initial fee to get going. We're just, if you guys purchase it through us, we'll build it out and you don't have to worry about all that. So this is what we do in-house. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Hopefully you guys got clarity. Watch this video again. I'll link another video on how to go through all those settings. And yeah, look forward to serving y'all. Thank you for staying till the end. God bless you. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.